These are some great quick tips that you can put in your playing today. My name is Rusty and welcome to my worship guitar channel. I came from a blues rock guitar background, so when I started playing in church, it was a big transition from the full bar chords to playing some of these chord shapes, and that's what I want to show you today. This is some of the most useful shapes that I use on Sunday morning. So I'm looking at a full bar chord, an A chord here, but playing this shape right here, which is really a A power chord, 7 on the D string, and then the E note here, 9th fret of the G string, and then we have the A, 10th fret of the B string. But really I want you to see the shape of this, because this is movable. We have A, and just by locating the root note, you can play D and E also. This is useful because it's movable. You can easily create little lead lines right within that shape. So we have A right here. Looking at this triad right here of A, and D and E also. But those are right within this little shape right here. And you could also add the A string here to add another E note to really, if you want to thicken this up. And I like to use my pinky here to just create a little movement within the chord. Just dropping from the A here in the 10th fret and dropping your pinky down to the 9th fret. G sharp. Just to create movement within that chord. And you can do this on the D chord also in the key of A. Because the D and C sharp are both in the key of A, you can get away with that. Another reason why these are so useful is you can just play lead lines right within those notes. Just using the two notes, the A note and the 10th fret of the B string, and the 9th fret of the G string is that E note, you can just ride those. I have a dotted eighth delay slightly on this to give it some movement also. And if you palm mute this a little bit, it gives it a lot more percussive sound for sure. So I took the delay off just so you can hear how this sounds. So the little pattern I was doing with this dotted eighth was so just one hit on the A note and two on the E. Then you move that finger down just briefly and just create movement that way. And you can do the same thing on this D, looking at the shape here, unless you really want to look at this triad also. But when you add the delay back in there, again, locating these are easy because I'm looking at the full bar chord. And these two notes here, this E and A on the 7th fret, you just bar those, and then you can create the rest of that chord by adding those fingers on there. And very movable. And you can make it sound full like that, and really dig into those lower strings if you want to fatten it up. But it's easy to really get this to have that kind of percussive sound when you use the upper strings. Really work at your muting technique. It's so important with any style of music, but this really helps that percussive sound come out of your playing. So I hope that quick tip was helpful. Thanks for hanging out with me, and remember, God is good.